What's good, winners? Today I am currently at Heathrow Airport. I was actually meant to film my journey from when I left home, but I was running ridiculously late. I'm such a last minute person. That's actually something that I want to change this year. But my cab driver got to mine about 20 minutes early. I hadn't even finished like packing. Then there was just a whole palaver. Got here and everything was just rush. So I couldn't bring my camera out. Nevertheless, I'm actually not sat at my gate yet. I'm just sat elsewhere because I wanted to do an introduction. So in case you didn't know, today I'm traveling to Ghana completely solo. I'm gonna be there for 10 days and I'm gonna be staying in Accra, and this is gonna be the first time that I'm properly checking out Accra. I believe in 2016, when I stayed in Ghana for 6-7 months, I stayed in Accra for about 2 days, but I didn't fully explore with the person I went with. So this is gonna be a very interesting experience. I won't lie to you, I've been feeling really anxious over the past 24 hours to the point where my belly hasn't been in knots, and I don't understand why. 2016, when I went to Ghana, I went by myself. However, at my house in Ghana, like, my brother and my sister-in-law and my nieces and nephews are there, so I wasn't by myself. Whereas this is the first time that I'm gonna be there and be completely by myself. So I still don't know why it's made me a little bit anxious, because when I go anywhere else, like Portugal and Spain, I don't feel anxious. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but nevertheless, this year we're gonna feel the fear and we're gonna push forward, because I know I'm gonna have an amazing time and I'm really looking forward to it. Finally off the plane. So excited. Guys, so I finally got to my apartment. Let me show y'all how it's looking. So you walk through, and then to the right hand side you got this door, and when you go in, got your microwave, kettle, basically a kitchen area, washing machine here, got a fridge here. I wonder if there's anything in it. Oh wow, there is. Let's see, what is it? Oh, sachets of water. That is actually so sweet. I wasn't expecting that. Freezer, obviously cooker, which I do not plan to use at all whatsoever on this trip. And then you've got like, oh wow, teas and stuff like that. This is amazing. Got cling film. Oh, like basic ingredients to make a munch. This is really cute. Okay, so that's what you've got going on here. You've got your cups and plates and all of that here. I like that a lot. And then come over to the sitting room area. Look at this, like, it's so lush. Obviously I've just flung my hoodie over there because I am sweating, but even the decor and everything here, I love it. It's like a simplistic, stylish feel. I love these pieces of artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got a very lively feel to it. Obviously, I've just dashed some of my bits here, as you do when you come in. Flat screen TV. I love the use of the artificial plants. Beautiful sofa. I must admit, like, here is hot. Let me flip the screen. Y'all can see this greasy face. Like, I am sweating buckets. It is hot, and I am so happy about that because I've missed the heat, guys. And then you come over to here. Obviously it's quite late at night. At present it's midnight. It's just gone midnight. So I've got a little balcony here, which is gonna come in handy. I'm just gonna shut this behind me in case mosquitoes. I'm not trying to be yama. And then literally you've got like this beautiful view And then see these beautiful plants here. A little smoking area if necessary. Oh, this is gorgeous. And it's right opposite a restaurant as well. Comes in handy. Okay, let's go back in. I'm not trying to get bitten today. Then, ooh, I've clocked the AC right here. I'm gonna switch that on shortly. But then come over to this side. I love this. It's just like the little touches home. And then this is my room for the next 10 days, guys. So you're welcomed with a big mirror that I like to see. And then just look at the size of this bed. Let's take it all in. Love this wardrobe. Love the fact that there's a fan here as well. Love that there's also AC in here too. And again, the use of the decor, I love. I wasn't expecting towels, I can't lie, so I did actually bring my own. But I love this so much. Look, got a hairdryer, other little bits and bobs that might come in handy. He's gorgeous. Okay, so this is how inside the wardrobe is looking like. It's gonna come in handy. Another mirror. Ooh, I like it a lot. Right, turn on the light. Bathroom. So, shower spot. I love how there's already a soap bar here. So thoughtful. It's just the little things. Perfect touch. Oh yeah, and it's got those little circle things. I forgot what they're called, but it always reminds me of Ghana, so it smells really nice. Then you got a mirror here, things to use here, and then obviously where it all goes down. Guys, I apologize if you can hear the AC. Listen, I'm hot and I'm sweaty, so that needs to go on real quick. But you lot know how the deal goes. Normally when I travel and I get to my place of location, it doesn't matter how tired I am, I will sit down and talk to y'all about, you know, how my journey was, my thoughts, how I feel and all of that. So firstly, we'll start with British Airways. So I flew with British Airways from London Heathrow Airport to Accra Kotoka Airport, yeah. British Airways have actually gone downhill in my opinion. You know what, the last probably 2 years, I've seen people continuously complain via Twitter about British Airways, but I honestly thought that they were over exaggerating until I experienced what I experienced today. So firstly, my flight was meant to leave at 1:25 p.m. It did not leave until 2:40 p.m. which meant that instead of me getting to Ghana, I think I was meant to get to Ghana a little bit before 8, I got to Ghana, I believe, at 9:15. Massive difference, and almost had me have a panic attack because I had booked a taxi for a specific time, and I had factored in obviously the wait for the COVID, which checks and all of that as well. So there was that delay, and there wasn't an apology for it. There was an explanation for it, but there was no apology for it. The aircraft was disgustingly old, and I was gobbled by that because I've flown with BA recently to Ibiza in Spain, and that aircraft was very new, very spacious, very modern. This aircraft that they're using to fly Ghanaians is old. Not only is it old, it's small. It is small. I literally felt like we were all on top of each other. So I was sat right next to the window. One uncle was sat next to me, one auntie was sat next to him. Now, anytime me or the uncle moved, whether it was to check our phones or to eat or whatever, we would be accidentally knocking one another. Also, some staff members were lying about not having certain drinks in stock. So for example, the auntie that was sat next to the uncle asked one of the staff members for wine, and that particular staff member said, "Oh, sorry ma'am, we've run out." But then about 2 seconds later, another staff member was handing out red wine to other customers. For me, I just think, yeah, British Airways are taking a piss because they're the only direct airline from the UK that takes us straight to Ghana. So because they know that, they're using that to their advantage and just treating us like shit, if I'm being honest with you. So no, anyway, the delay basically pushed things further. I got to Ghana much later than anticipated. And then obviously the COVID checks and stuff. Here's me all walking through like, oh, raw. Ghana's got this on point. This is like really organized and stuff. And also I couldn't film because there's a big sign to say don't film. So everything was running smooth, you know, they did their little checks. You then go and get your little test done. Now it comes to waiting for the results. I was waiting for 45 minutes. And there was lots of other people, and we were continuously refreshing the online website. So basically you need to check, there's an online website when you get to the airport that you check to see if your results are ready, and then when it's ready you go to a counter and they will print off your certificate or whatever. That was taking forever. Before you board your flight from the UK, you would have paid online $50 if you already have a Ghanaian passport, or you're part of the ECOWAS. I can never pronounce that correctly. I'm gonna say team, but you know what I mean. Or it's $150 for everyone else. So obviously I paid $50 because I have a Ghanaian passport. But I'm not gonna lie, man, I feel like that needs to get scrapped. If you've done your PCR test at your place of origin, why is that second part needed? Like, I get the extra, you want to protect your citizens, which is fine, but my thing is, if you also want to protect your citizens, you need to implement a system that doesn't have passengers waiting for so long. Imagine you've been on a 6.5 hour flight, even long if there's delays. You've got to go through all these checks, and then you've then got to wait 40+ minutes to get results that you already know because you've already done the test before. Like, it's a very frustrating process. But anyway, you know, obviously my results was negative, we thank God. I came outside, I met my taxi driver. So I booked a taxi driver via booking.com. He was so lovely, he was so patient. The company were absolutely amazing. Obviously they were tracking my delays and stuff, and we were communicating back and forth. So the taxi driver, yeah, his name is called Benjamin, and he's a taxi driver at a company called ALG. Fantastic guy. Like, soon as I met up with him, obviously I apologized for having him waiting and stuff, and we would just talk. It was like two friends talking, and he let me know that, for example, if I need a local SIM, I can't just use my Ghanaian passport. Apparently I need an ID card. I don't have an ID card. So long story cut short, he actually got me a SIM card, topped it up and everything, and obviously I paid him back. Even with all like the long COVID checks and the wait in and, you know, certain things going wrong, one thing that I will say is the hospitality that I've received so far in less than 24 hours that I've been here has been sensational. Like, everyone's been really, really nice. And even when Benjamin like dropped me to my apartment and everything, and he was holding my luggage up the stairs, yo, he was sensational. But even when he left, he had called me, but I didn't see the missed call, and I saw a message, and he was like, oh, I'm just checking to see if you have any water or any snacks in stock in your fridge. And I was like, you know what, I'm good, thank you so much. I'm sweating, I smell sweaty, but I don't have any complaints. Like, I'm happy. I just think I need to eat. I'm hungry and I'm tired. So you know what, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm just really excited to see what lies ahead on this trip. I can't lie, because at this point even I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Until my next one, take care, be good.